What's up, traders? My name is Heath and this is Trade Talk. Apologies, I was trying to go live earlier and my internet connection was not going to allow that, so here we are. I will make a recorded video so that way you guys can have an update as to what I'm looking for in the next few days. I will continue to try to go live today. If I don't make it today, I will try tomorrow. Unfortunately, this is just what I have to deal with. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So these are the main levels that we're looking at on Bitcoin right now. This is your daily resistance level right here at 4620, $40,000, 620 bucks at 40620. That's daily closing price. So basically you needed a daily close above this level in order to make a near-term higher high. You are in bear market territory as long as you're trading under $51,000. All right, as long as you're closing dailies under 51K, you are in bear market territory. So just be careful. There is negative investor sentiment out there. So make sure you are not buying super high levered positions as you might get hurt. As of right now, the trend is down, right? The trend has put in a massive downtrend. This was a higher high. This was a lower low. This wick took out that low. Therefore, you have a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. That is confirmation of a downtrend. All right. I know a lot of people are still extra bullish and they think this is just a massive pullback right before this price is going to take back off again to untold heights. And it absolutely positively can do that. I am not saying that I am bearish. I am simply saying I watch price and I will flip my bias depending on what price is doing. I really wanted to see Bitcoin get a daily closure above that 4620 level. It did not get it. You got rejected, all right? And then you took out the low of your bullish candle. That is not what you want to see. Okay, so basically the next day was a range expansion to the downside, taking out daily support on a closing basis. Your daily support level would have been 38,315. You took that out. You are testing this daily support level right here, right now at 34,790. You need to see a daily close above this level, all right, for this range to continue. And then what you want to see is accumulation happening, meaning you're not closing dailies any lower than there. Meaning you're not closing any dailies lower than there. That would be indicative of accumulation. Then you would want to see your range resistance high get taken out, this level up here on a daily closing basis. All right, that would be better for the bulls, obviously. Right now, you are still trading range bound in this big daily candle range. This is a big, massive range, and until you take out the low of this candle, so until you take out the high of this candle or the low of this candle, you are still trading inside of this range. That extended range is big. It's from 43,596 to 28,157. So unfortunately, as long as you're trading inside of that range, there is nothing that we know. As price action traders, we must take out levels. You are trying right now to take out your support level. You have a weekly support level at 32,290 spot 50. This white line or this gray line right here, this is weekly support. I will go show that to you right now. It's right here, this bearish candle's closing price. That is your weekly support. You can see with this weekly range candle to the downside, you are trading inside of that. So like I said, this goes back to the whole you need to take out the high or the low before the trend is going to continue. Either way, all right, either way. I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish, I am simply being the other side of the quarter. If you are extremely perma bull, well, and you're on the head side of the quarter, I am on the bear side of the quarter or the tails, letting you know that this thing can go higher, yes, and it can also go lower. Or hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, all right? If you're prepared for the worst, then, hey, you're going to be fine. Nothing's going to happen to you, all right? So that's what we're waiting on Bitcoin. It's basically filling out this range, which is to be expected. It's a big range, so it has to fill it out. So you may see price action trade all the way down to there, then back up, down, down, back up, until you get a breakout of this range. There is no positions to be taken unless you are scalping intraday ranges. All right, if you are scalping intraday ranges, then you can trade these range areas. All right, but it's pretty hairy out there. As you can see over here, everything is still red on the day. So It's not looking great. Obviously, if you're looking to accumulate Bitcoin, then you're not buying with any leverage, and you're buying with an amount of money you don't care to lose. Then right now is a good place to buy some, right? But if you're trading leveraged, if you're looking to get rich, and you're looking to 100x a long position on Bitcoin, right now is not the time to buy any. All right, you need clear support to be held and established, and then you need to start making higher highs and higher lows. And until you do that, this is not a buying opportunity. So, ETH is looking okay. On ETH looks a little bit better than Bitcoin, and the reason is because you did get a daily closure above this resistance level here. This resistance at 27.75. It is a daily resistance level. You did get a daily closure above it. You have pulled back. So, if this is going to start a new trend, meaning making a higher low support area, here would be a good spot to do so. 22.96. This is the ETH level. This is the level at which we do want to see ETH hold as support if you are bullish on this asset. All right, as long as you are bullish on this asset, this is where you want to see it hold. You do not want to see it testing 20.99, as that would mean you're probably going to break. You know what I mean? And if you break down, the next area is 17.84. Very, very bad stuff. Very, very bad stuff. So hopefully this thing closes above 22.96 today. All right. And then we can look for possibly a higher high. We can possibly look for this resistance level, this new resistance level up here to be taken out. So will that happen on the first attempt? Probably not. We will see. This is going to take time to play out. Like I said, guys, this is a massive range candle. You did take out the low. So basically, I mean, it's still in a downtrend. You have the makings of a bullish trend starting at the bottom. However, if you take this level out on a daily closing basis, this 22.96 level, this will be a bull trap. All right, it will be a bull trap, and you can look for lower prices. Right now, it's looking okay because you are getting a bounce off that level, but it's not a big bounce. So the daily close will let us know what's going to happen, what we can look for possible tomorrow, what it's going to shape out to be tomorrow. So, all right, and then basically everything else is red, guys. I'm not going to go over every single crypto asset over here, as this video would be 2 hours long, and nobody wants to watch a 2-hour long video. So I will go through some of the ones that I think are the most relevant. Here is Compound USD. You are trading inside of daily resistance at 471.57, and daily support is down here at 340.62. So you do not want to see a daily closure below that level. As long as you're pinging back and forth in this range, that would be good, as it would show that the bears are unable to push lower. But you do need to start making higher highs and higher lows before you can look for bullish entries. As of right now, the trend is to the downside, and this is a flawless area to look to get short. All right, so you don't want to be trying to buy into that. Balancer did the same thing. It traded down, traded below its capitulation low right there, took it out, made a new lower low, then traded up, and so far has made a new lower high. Tested daily resistance at 33.88. You are heading lower. Daily support is now going to be at 25.45. You need to see a daily hold inside of this area here for Balancer. Uni. Here on Uni, I just got a fib drawn showing you that you went all the way up to the 50% retracement level on Uni. If you remember my videos, once we took this massive downswing on all the cryptos, I basically said watch for intensified selling at the 382, the 0.50, and the 618 retracement levels, as people will be looking to exit their positions at that level, as well as new short sellers looking to load up at those levels. Seems to be playing out just fine here on Uni if you took that short. Also, if you exited this bullish position that you were holding, fantastic work. Fantastic work. All right, look to accumulate more lower once this downtrend gets stopped in its tracks. As of right now, you are coming back down here to test this bearish candle's opening price, which is the ETH level at 20.392. That will be your next area of resistance. Or you could just leave this fib on and use the 236 as that support level, not resistance, support, apologies. So when price trades down to this, if it trades down to this, as of right now, the only near-term target is this wick low. All right, once that wick low gets taken out, people will exit their short positions and they will wait to see what happens, as that is the way professional traders trade. So you will probably get a bounce from this 236 line as it sits right up on the opening price of this bearish candle. AAVE's trading inside of the range, did the same exact thing. Basically put in a capitulation wick, traded up. This is your dead cat bounce. This is when people exit their positions ahead of daily resistance. Boom, you are testing daily support right now. Same thing. Do not want a daily closure below 293.53. If you get that, you are heading lower. All right, you are heading lower, because in the big scheme of things, you have a lower low and now a lower high. Once you take out this this bullish candle's low, that little wick low, this whole bullish move has been retraced and is indicative of more bearishness to come. Bitcoin. Let's look at USD. Here's USD. Did the same thing. I mean, it's gonna be over and over again. Traded up into your daily resistance level, failed. You are looking lower. You do have support here. Dot did the same thing, put in a capitulation wick to the downside, and you have already taken that out. This is a lower high. You are looking for a test of 17.95. All right. ADA USD. ADA USD did trade up into daily resistance, and it has failed and came straight back down, looking for that support test at 1.31. Do not want to see a daily closure below this 1.31. If you get that, you're looking to test this 110 level. All right, this 110 level is the Heath level down here, and that will be your next area to look for support. This support is lower than this support, so what we can do is we can put a line there, and you can put a line here as well, right? That would be a nice range right there for ADA or Cardano to find support. If it finds support, I don't know if it will. It looks like it is aiming for that to test it. And then finally, the Doge trade I took, guys. I got short on Doge up here at 50 cents on this retest. Once we put in the capitulation move to the downside, I took off half of the position and banked 100% profits, 100% total equity growth on that short. It was a fantastic short. I still have the half of the lots that I put on. They're still on, and the stop is set at 47 cents, so it's better than break even. I am going to leave this short running until Doge takes out the next daily resistance level, which will be 35.36. Got to get a daily closure above that level. If we get a daily closure above that level, then I will think about shortening that or taking off half of the profits again, as we will be doing something new. This level up here is the main one, obviously, as it is the highest close. So I am assuming that this thing just basically tested this as an order block and rolled over. It's looking lower, all right? There's a lot of supply here. This is a supply zone, order block, Heath level, whatever you want to call it. Once you took out the low of that candle, you traded back up into it right there, which was a phenomenal short opportunity. So far, they are right. Now, they were probably only aiming at the low of this bullish candle. All right, I don't see them aiming all the way down here, as that is just being too greedy. So they have probably taken profits once this low was taken out, which is why you see this wick through it, and now you're starting to see it trade back up to it. This is not a time to get short on Doge. The short has already been taken out. You are making lower closes on a daily closing basis, and you are making lower highs. The trend is to the downside. All right, you got to get all the way back up here to 55 cents before you even get out of bear market territory. As long as you're trading under there, you are in deep water. And finally, MATIC. This is the trade that I took. I posted this on Twitter. Basically, what I was looking for is this wick high, or this wick right here, made everybody think that this thing was going to go higher. Investor sentiment was terrible. I told everybody that right now investor sentiment is terrible. Everybody thought, oh, MATIC is trading back up only 10% down on the year. once we put in this push, right? Everybody was all nice and happy and bullish back again on MATIC. I was not. I did not feel it. I did not like it. Everything else is in a downtrend. Can this asset turn around and start making higher highs and higher lows and turn back into a bullish market? Absolutely. I'm not saying that it is in a bear market. I'm saying it is in bear market territory once again. So you traded up here to the Heath level, right there. You rejected. You rejected. Once we took out this low with this wick, the trend was starting to roll over and head lower. So I let it play out. Target reached there. Then on this push higher into this 4-hour level. Let me show you the 4-hour level. Excuse me. This is that 4-hour level. Excuse me. We traded up into that. That's when I got short, and I put my stop loss right above the wick high of this bearish candle right there. So that was like a 10-to-1 risk to reward. I was aiming for this green line. Go back to an 8-hour chart. I will show you why. I was aiming at the low of this bullish candle right here because we did not take it out on this push lower. That is when we reversed. So I got short and I was aiming at this wick low. Once that wick low was taken out, that was my target. 2/3 of the position came off. Stop, moved down to better than break even. All right. You can see that it is maintaining this trend line to the downside. So, and you are taking out levels. All right. No daily levels. There is no daily levels in there. 4-hour levels are being taken out. Right. Here's your 4-hour support. You do not want to see one spot 5-7. A 4-hour closure below that is not going to look good on MATIC. You will be coming back down to 148. All right. So right now the bears are in control of this asset. I am still short, and I will continue to ride out that last 1/3 of the position size to see what happens, guys. All right. So while everybody's getting destroyed and mutilated out there, I am absolutely stomping it. All right. And one more thing I want to say, guys, for anybody that's stuck around this long, I don't know who this unconstitutional guy is or who uncommon or whatever. Everybody keeps saying that I copied him. My video was out 5 days before his. I do not copy YouTubers. I am a trader. I started this channel to help the CTM community as I was answering a lot of questions over and over and over again. And I felt like I could do videos and help answer those questions. All right. I am a trader. You are more than welcome to watch any of my videos and learn how I dissect these markets day in and day out, all day, every day. If you want, if you think I'm some kind of guy that's just stealing ideas for my own, well, then you can leave. It's that simple. All right, so yeah, just drop any comments or questions that you have. Once again, apologies for not being able to go live, man. I can't do anything about it. It's not a money issue. I've thrown so much money at trying to fix this problem. I just can't. I'm just simply waiting on Starlink to get here. Once I get Starlink, then everything should be hunky-dory. So if you have any questions or comments, then just drop them down in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer them, as I always answer questions for basically anybody. First and foremost, I must say thank you so much to all the channel members and Patreons who support my work. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope every single one of you have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. Try to take any pain that you have experienced as a learning experience, and don't do what you did again. All right, that's the best way to get this stuff. So until next time, I will say make sure you trade smart, make sure you trade safe, and happy trading, everybody.